What's up, everybody? I'm TG Unveiled here. Got a Strix opening video for you today. Collector booster box. Apologize in advance. I might mess up on some of the Mystical Archive names. Let's get a little bit down tilted camera angle. Alright. Might need to grab something to cut this open. Or I might be able to get a corner. Gotta love the professional quality of my videos. There we go. Alright, now going back. $12 boosties of hopefully beef. And anything. And I do mean anything. I want the beef. Not the donkey lettuce. Don't want this. Although that book, I had to have it. Hope everyone's having a good day. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, give me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Alright. These are pretty fun. Again, I'll mess up on a lot of the Mystical Archive cards in Japanese. Excuse me. Solely because I don't speak it. Alright, Manifestation Sage. Excavation Technique. It's 3 and a white. Demonstrate. When you cast it, you may copy it. That's pretty cool. Destroy target online permanent. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. Ooh, Wandering Archaic. Sorry, excuse me. I was really hoping for this card. That's a beaut. 5 for a 4/4, and whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, they may pay 2, and if they don't, you may copy that spell. That's fantastic. Really happy to pull that. Into a Duress. Into, I think, unfortunately, that's a channel. It's pretty, it's a mythic, but I can't play it in Commander. Upside Down Cultivate. Foil. Oh, okay, you know. Why not just hang in like a bat? You do you. Oh, that's nice. Elemental Treasure Token. But we got Kasmina, Enigma Sage, Extended Art. Foil Mythic. Alright, so we got Channel. That's definitely not one of the more sought after ones on my end. In fact, it's probably near the very end. One second. There we go. Alright, we got Cram. Sorry, I'm just congested today. Crimes Session, Spiteful Squad, Brur Og, the Fuddler. That frog is really cute. Field Trip. Hunt for Specimens. Devouring Tendrils. Access Tunnel. Like a weak Rogue's Passage. Fractal Summoning. Into another mythic. We got Gelageth Prismari. That's a wonderful hit. I'm very happy with that. Let the mythics keep on coming. I will not complain. Into an Inferno Project, that's 6. And a colorless. I think I should probably put my piles out a little bit. There we go. My video will be a lot more fun to watch now. When you can actually see what the cards are. Inferno Project. 6 and a red for 0/0, but trample elemental where when it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it, where X is the total mana value, or CMC, I guess that should say. Mana value is annoying. Of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. Alright, if you pump your graveyard up, that thing could grow fast. Alright, we got Attempted by the Auric. 1 and 3 blue. For each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls with mana value of 3 or less. Not terrible. Ooh. We got... I don't know. I apologize. This video will last too long if I take all the time trying to think of what this might be. Although, interestingly enough, if you know misprints, that looks like... I get it to focus. See that top corner? Looks like a print dot. Not entirely sure if that'd be the case, though. Alright, we got Putrefy. And an upside down something. Well, this is weird. We got upside down cards. Just having their best time. Oh man, Crackle with Power, another mythic. All right. This is 3x and 2 red. It deals 5 times X damage to each of up to X targets. So we're getting a lot of mythics and an upside down foil Mystical Archive card. That's really pretty though. Pretty does not pay the bills. Well, in the beauty industry I guess it does, but here it does not. But so far getting a lot of mythics. A lot of good cards so far. Seeing that channel was a little bit disappointing, but the show must go on. Alright. We got Vilda, Dean of Perfection, which turns into this guy, which is just fantastic. I just was excited to see this set in foil because I didn't have it yet. 3 and 2 red for a 4/4, legendary Ifrit Shaman. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library. Until end of turn, you may cast those spells from among exiled cards, and you may spend mana as over mana of any color. I love cards that add chaos and do things like this, so very happy about that. Into a Tempting Contract. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent may create a treasure token. For each opponent who does, you create a treasure token. That's pretty cool. Witherboom Command. The commands are good. It's Witherbloom or Golgari to cast, and you choose to. Target player mills 3 cards, then you return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. Destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Target creature gets -3/-1 until end of turn, or target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I think that's opt. I know some of them, I think it just makes you nervous when you see them the first time. Increasing Vengeance, alright. There's a mythic. Oh, it is foil etched. I was going to say it's not foil etched, but it is just so subtle. The subtlety's okay, but I like the foil etchedness of Commander Legends more. But I like this set more than Commander Legends. Alright, 2 red, instant. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. If that spell was cast from a graveyard, copy that spell twice instead. You may choose new targets for the copies. That's pretty cool. Alright, every single one of these Mystical Archive cards is going to be upside down, apparently. That's interesting. Okay, we got that. Got the upside down goodness. Not sure. And this time we got no mythic. We got Tempted by the Auric. And a fractal to treasure token. That's weird. That every single one of these cards in that slot are hanging upside down like a bat. I gotta see this monkey. Alright, we got Fuming Effigy. Bury in the books. Study break. This card is terrible. Silver Quill Campus. Professor of Symbology. Maelstrom Moose. Pest Summoning. Exponential Growth. Why aren't you an instant? If it was, it'd be so good. But it's okay, I guess. Marshland Bloodcaster. I think that's the commander card. 4 and a black. Flying Vampire Warlock. Rather than pay the mana cost of the next spell you cast this turn, you may pay life equal to that spell's mana value. Wow, that's freaking amazing, actually. That's a really good card. Multiple choice. It has a bunch of things you can do. You can pay up to 4 extra mana. This would be 5 mana, which is what I would do. And you can do all of the above, which is create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token, choose a player, they return a creature they control to their owner's hand, and then also scry one and draw a card. Good stuff. Adventurous Impulse. Pretty cool artwork. I'm not sure. It's going to be fun to look up what all of these are. Now, is it upside down? This is so weird. Why is it this way? Ooh, another mythic. Oh, baby. Foil Demonic Tutor. Sorry, let's give the shock a little love. Oh, no way. Oh, that's so pretty. Got the toots. Oh my god, this box is fire. I still have so much to go. The mythics just keep piling on. Putting that in a sleeve. I mean, that and foil looks like an invocation. But you can actually read the text. It's perfect. Very, very happy. That made the whole box. And there's still so much more to go. Okay. If you haven't picked one of these up, they're fun to open. I'm amused by the upside down card that's randomly in the back there. I'm very happy with the pulls, of course. I mean, I got 5 mythics, including the Demonic Tutor in the channel. It's pretty good. Moving right along. Again, thank you for watching my content. I do my best to bring quality content to you to brighten your day. Really excited to go over these commons and uncommons. Honestly, I'm kind of flying through them because most people have seen a lot of them already. But this one, like for the instance, I'm going to read what this one does because it looks cool. It's 1 in a blue. It's a sorcery and it's one of the new lesson cards. Until end of turn, target non-land permanent loses all abilities and becomes your choice of a blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1 or a blue octopus creature with base power and toughness 4/4. That's cool. I like cards that cause chaos. Venerable Warsinger. He's 3 for a Spirit Cleric. He's a 3/3 Vigilance Trample, and when he deals damage to a player, you may return a creature card with mana cost. Mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of damage that he dealt to that player. So actually, pump this guy up. He's pretty cool. X or less. Actually, he's like a better Sun Titan for creatures anyway. Then we got an Author of Shadows. Huh? He's cool. When Author of Shadows enters the battlefield, exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. Choose a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were any mana. That's pretty good. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. There we go. To cast that spell. I'm just looking forward to getting to that upside down card in the back. It's fun. All right, Teachings of the Archaics. 2 and a blue, sorcery, lesson. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards instead if an opponent has at least 4 more cards in hand than you. For cards I want you to discard, like red blue does, that's pretty good. Or Prismari. And we got a shock, I think, or grape shot. That's grape shot, isn't it? Foil etched grape shot. That's beautiful artwork. And hey, it's not upside down, but we got an Inquisition of Kozilek. Hey now. Oh, never mind. The upside down card was coming. Divine Gambit had to happen. Nobody wants Divine Gambit. Inquisition's beautiful though. And then we got the Divine Gambit upside down, leading into a extended art spine shadow snarl foil. And a spirit and Luca token. That's good. Luca token with a bullet hole in him. See that? That's doesn't show up on the other side. He's got all sorts of stuff going on damage wise. Interesting. Alright, I spent enough time on just a token, that's right. Very happy with the Spine Shadow. This card, you get to exile something on their side, but they can put a permanent from their hand onto the battlefield. I guess you could bait somebody out into, like, putting their best thing. And then you just board wipe again. Maybe that's the thought behind it. I'm not sure. Look at this. Let's back. These cards are sliding around a little bit. Enthusiastic Study. This is a weird creature. 5 total mana value, 3 and a blue and a red for a 3/4 haste with Scry 1. Alright, moving right along. Foils do look pretty good in this set. Alright, Confront the Past. X and a black. You can choose one. Return target Planeswalker card with mana value C or mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and remove twice X loyalty counters from target Planeswalker and opponent controls. Frost Boil Snarl. Alright, that goes with my Spine Shadow. Happy to get this. This will go into my Ghidorah all foil deck. Curiosity Crafter, that's pretty cute. 3 and a blue for a 3/3 flyer. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever a creature token you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. This is going to go into Gavi the Nest Warden. Alright, this feels like Commander Legends 2.0. The cards are so good for Commander. 3 and a white for an instant. Exile any number of target creatures and/or planeswalkers you control at the beginning of the next end step. Return each of them to the battlefield under its owner's control. Each of them enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it if it's a creature, and an additional loyalty counter on it if it's a planeswalker. That's amazing. Ooh, the kitty cat. This is a... I should know it offhand. I'm not going to waste your time. It's beautiful, though. Oh my god. Primal Command. Another mythic. I did not expect to see yet another. This one is foil etched. So that's 3 mythics so far in the Mystical Archive slot, which is pretty awesome. What's this? Cultivate? No. Beautiful. The green just looks insane. Oh, beautiful. He's got to be my commander now, because now I have a foil of him, and now I have the extended art. Let's take a look at this card, though. That just pops. Beautiful card smell. It's not quite as good as it was in the 90s. This is more chemically, but you know what? That's fine. I gotta say, I'm very happy with this box. Strixhaven's got a lot going on for it, honestly. And right now, if you don't want to buy a whole box of anything, the singles are tanking because of the Mystical Archive cards. So you can pick up a lot of these really epic singles for cheap. Umbral Juke into an Aether Helix, into a Reduced Memory, into the first rare, which is a Gnarled Professor. It's a Tree Folk. He's 2 and 2 green. 5/4 Tree Folk Druid with Trample. When he enters the battlefield, you learn. He's pretty generic. Bold Plagiarist. Kind of hurts counter decks. They just go on her. Silver Bolt Command. Commands are good. This is 2 and a black and a white, or a Silver Cool, or Orzhov. Choose 2. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Return target creature with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life, and target opponent sacrifices a creature. Probably this target opponent sacrifices a creature and draw a card and lose 1 life for me. Alright, we got Divine Gambit again. We got a very stern looking woman of Japanese origins, I believe. I feel like this is Maelstrom Pulse, but that also just wouldn't make sense. And our wonderful upside down foil opt. Okay, that's cool. And the Venerable Warsinger. Foil opt is pretty. There's a lot going on in the art on these. I mean, check that out. And a fractal to treasure. Alright, I think we have 5 packs left. We have 3 mythic Mystical Archive cards. 1 being Japanese. We got Primal Command and Demonic Toots in English. Demonic Toots is foil. The other 2 are foil etched, I believe. Let me verify that. Yeah, foil etched on the channel, foil etched on the primal, and the Demonic Tutor is just beautiful foil. I'm gonna actually change this into. Oh, I was wrong. How could I forget? We have 4 mythic Mystical Archive cards. We have the Increasing Vengeance too. Okay, I just looked at it. How could I forget that? Sorry. So that's pretty good. 4 mythic Mystical Archive cards. And 5 packs to go. I love Deadly Brew. Each player sacrifices a creature. If you sacrificed a permanent, you may return another permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's an awesome card. I gotta make use of it. Alright, first rare. Starting off is Baleful Mastery. 3 and a black for an instant, and you may pay 1 and a black instead. And if you do it that way, an opponent draws a card. Exile target creature or planeswalker. It's pretty good. Into a Paradox Zone. What does this do? It's an enchantment for 4 and a green. It enters the battlefield with a growth counter on it. At the beginning of your end step, double the number of growth counters on Paradox Zone. Then create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the number of growth counters on Paradox Zone. Okay, that's kind of cool. Not the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Takes a long time for it to get going. And there's so much enchantment removal that I feel like for 5, that's pretty weak. Anyways, now we got Pestle and Cauldron. 2 and a black to discard a card. It's an artifact. Discard a card, create a 1/1 black and green pest. When it dies, you gain 1 life. 1 and tap it. Each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. That's pretty cool. And 4 and tap it. Exile 4 target cards from a single graveyard, draw a card, and that turns into Restorative Burst for 3 and 2 green. Return up to 2 target creature, land, and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life. Not too thrilled with that either. Each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you gain this turn for 1 colorless and tapping that. Seems pretty good though. Alright, we got Shock into a... I want to say Duress? No. 3 black. That's a... Oh my god. Wow, how could I not think of the name? Is that what that is, though? I'm just drawing a blank. But yeah, you pay 1 black, and you get 3 black. We got a upside down Duress. Into a Retriever Phoenix. Alright. Those eyes are so creepy. Into a Fractal and Treasure Token. That was the same as we had just a second ago. Retriever Phoenix. 3 and 1 red. Flying Haste. When Retriever Phoenix enters the battlefield, if you cast it, learn. Yep, and it can come back, as Phoenixes do. Not the most thrilling of cards. I'm really happy about that Demonic Tutor, not gonna lie. I didn't really expect it. That's how these things go. Hope everyone's been enjoying this video. Sorry it's taking a little while. I like to say during a lot of my openings, like, stuff isn't cheap. It costs a lot of money. $226. So I want to enjoy opening. And I want you to enjoy opening along with me. Alright, we got Shale, the Dean of Radiance, my new life gain Brawl commander. Simply because it's a 1/1 for 2, 1 and a white. Flying Vigilance, and you tap it to put a 1 counter on each creature that enters the battlefield under your control this turn. It's just pretty good. And in Brawl, on Arena, there aren't a lot of options. I don't want to build humans, and yeah. Or Ambrose. You put a 1/1 counter on another target creature, and then Ambrose, Dean of Shadow, deals 2 damage to that creature. Whenever your creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, draw a card. It's 2 and 2 black for a 4/4. Pretty good side, other side too. Triplicate Titan. 9 for a 9/9 Flying Vigilance Trample. Artifact creature Golem. When it dies, create a 3/3 colorless Golem with flying, 1 with Vigilance, and 1 with Trample. Okay, so it's kind of like a Worm Coil engine. Goofy version of Worm Coil. And what is this? Ecological Appreciation. Sorry, these cards slide all over the place. X, 2 and green. Sorcery. Search your library and graveyard for up to 4 creature cards with different names that each have mana value X or less, and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Shuffle the chosen cards into your library and put the rest onto the battlefield. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now we got a thing. It's definitely a thing. Beautiful art. Alright, we got a Brainstorm. That's cool. What will our upside down card be? A snakeskin veil. I find it funny that every one of these cards in these packs is upside down. Into a rare. It's a thing. I gotta say their odds are bullshit though for them to have, you know, the extra foil. I think they said 50%. It's more like 20-30, which is what I've seen for this foil Japanese card in the back, Mystical Archive card. But that's fine. What is this? 1 in Prismari. Very pretty card. I don't know what it is though. I'm sorry. Ooh, we got Rowan. There's a lot of cards I actually still do want from the set as I'm getting the tokens. I want Professor Onyx. And I definitely want the green and blue dragon. That thing's amazing. Oh, look at that. Right out of the pack. I don't know why I looked. Look at the damage on that card. Can you see it? Alright, well that's enough time on that, but that card took a dinger. Which it is, I think this one? Yeah. It's a lot worse in person. That's infused with vitality. Prismari Pride Mage. Professor of Zoomancy. Symmetry Sage. Rip Apart. Inkling Summoning, that's cute. Ooh. Got another foil mythic with Uxtis, Auric Overlord. 2 in, I'm just going to call them Orzhov colors. With a bloom. Or no, that'd be Silver Quill. My bad. Anyways. It's 2 black, 1 white, 1 colorless for a 2/4 legendary human warlock with double strike and magecraft. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Or you can flip them. This would have been excellent for a battle. For 6, 2 black. As an additional cost to cast this spell, Awaken the Blood Avatar. You may sacrifice any number of creatures. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature sacked this way. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Create a 3/6 black and red avatar creature token with haste, and whenever this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. That's not that good. Okay. Ooh. Varen, Voice of Duality. That's one of the better ones, I think, from the Commander decks to be extended. It's 1 in Prismari, or blue and red, for a 2/2 legendary Ifrit Wizard Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, she gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that trigger triggers again, essentially. It's a good card. Nice, we got the Fury Column Snarl. So not the best land base I've ever seen. I'll rate it a solid like 5.5, 6 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's not Triome good. It's not Fetch land good. It's not Shock land good. But they're all right. I like it more than a Temple. Whirlwind Denial. Into a thing. And then we're gonna get our Spider-Man card. Which is really pretty. Into... Hey, Swords to Plowshares. Okay, so now they're all coming, so maybe I was wrong. It's really pretty. These are fun. There's no denying that they're fun. This might be shock. Oh no, infuriate. 3 plus 2. That's cool. Alright, just 2 packs to go. Thanks again for watching along with me while I open these. I apologize for the length of the video, but I really like to enjoy. I think this is the only collector's box I'm going to get of this, so I want to enjoy it. And here comes the rare mythic. Nope. Here comes the rare mythic. Nope. Here comes the rare mythic. Yeah, there we go. Archmage Emeritus. Alright, there we go. Demetrius seems like it would make more sense. But Emeritus. 2 and a blue for a 2/2 human wizard. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, essentially. Wow. If he was legendary, that'd be a pretty broken commander. He's really good, though, as he is. Dig Site Engineer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, it's a dwarf for 2 and a white for 3/3. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets a +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Alright, that'll go into my dwarf stack I'm building. Velomachus Lorehold. Ooh, baby. Nice. 5 and a white and a red for a 5/5 flying vigilance haste. Whenever Velomachus Lorehold attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to his power, which is 5, from among them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in order. Okay, he's fantastic. What a beautiful mythic. I love the way that it looks. Everything about it. Alright, we got a Crosson's Grip, I think that is. Or a Cultivate, actually. Yeah, it's a Cultivate, not a Crosson's Grip. My bad. Nice. I was hoping for a counterspell. Either version. Really pretty. And Spider-Man card is Opt. Foil Opt. Again? That's really good. I think we had a Foil Opt already, though. And, Stern Lady. Oh, yeah, so cute. The Pest. Did I have the Foil Opt already? I didn't have the Stern Lady, I don't think. In a foil, anyway. Oops, I had that in the wrong pile. Oh, I had the, I did have the non-foil of that. Hopefully that's a good card. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But I actually got the extended art foil Opt in both English and Japanese. That's cool. Alright, we got one more pack to go. Thank you for watching with me. Sorry I'm taking forever. This is a lot of fun though. I'm really glad that I picked one of these up. Alright, first day of class, Stonebound Mentor, Star Pupil, Resculpt, Spine Karok, Snow Day. I really feel this could be, 4 CMC, 5 total maybe. But for 6, it's pretty rough. Hey, what's this guy? Turtle Druid. When he enters the battlefield, you may search the library for a basic forest or island. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. 1 a green, a blue and a green, and a blue. That's pretty cool. Alright, can I go out with a bang? Blade Historian. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. That is gross. For a 2/3. Creature himself for 4. That's pretty good. We got a scholarship sponsor. We got the Auric Lore Mage again. We got a Cultivate. We got a... I'm not entirely sure. It's a rare. Oh, it's the googly eye dude. Yes. Look at the googly eyes on him. That's funny. And our upside down card is going to be... Duress, I believe. Finishing off with a... I'm not sure. That's cool, though. Alright. Thank you for watching. As always, have a wonderful day. I feel pretty happy. Got the foil Demonic Tutor, Primal Command, Channel, and Increasing Vengeance. So 4 Mythic Missile Archive cards isn't too bad. And I got a fat stack of Mythics otherwise. Alright, thank you.